If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train. Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very happy Tuesday as we get and cruise through this last week in February. And how you doing today? Hopefully you have that first cup of coffee and you're having a good start to your morning. I know I am. You know, first of all, congratulations to the Newcastle Red Hurricane last night on a thunderous victory as they just beat Sharon pretty good. And so we will have the Canes in their game against Seneca Valley, and that's this Friday. Now, usually at this point in this juncture in the morning, there's birthdays. However, they have not kind of come up, so when they do, I'll read the birthdays to you. And if you're just kind of perusing around this morning, here's what you're going to hear. The U.S. passes 500,000 virus deaths, matching the terrible total of 3 wars. Biden mourns the dead, balancing the nation's grief and hope. And you know, wonder when anybody's going to hold China responsible for the virus. UK to lift lockdown slowly in spring during an agonizing post-COVID-19 loss of smell. That's what they're talking about there. This is this is what's coming off the AP, and this is terribly disturbing. The U.S. Supreme Court won't halt the turnover of Trump's tax records. Security officials to answer for Jan 6 failures of Capitol siege. Now, this is a problem because that means politicizing the IRS is fair game. That's what they're saying. I don't care if you like Trump, you don't like Trump. Okay, he's not president anymore. But without anything going through, they say it's okay. That should be deemed illegal search and seizure. And why it's not, I can't tell you. That's one for the ages, because that means they can search anything they want. Your cell phone, anything, without a search warrant, without a reason to be there. So they can go in search of a crime and frame individuals. Bad thing. Congress is set to hear from former security officials about what went wrong during the Capitol siege when a violent mob sieged the U.S. Capitol. So they're going to try and find out about that. And in India, communal riots occur 1 year on the Muslim victims of riots still look for justice. And that's on the AP today, if you're looking for what's going on nationally. Meanwhile, locally, or at least statewide, here's what we got. 2-day total. Now this is Sunday, so you got to divide this number by 2. They're boasting that there's over 500,000 virus deaths. I just read that to you moments ago. Here's the only issue that's the rub, and you think we should have some good news? Well, here's the good news. The 2-day total, 3,427. Divided by 2, you're under 2,000 in Pennsylvania. 67 counties. Think about that a second. So if we say on this 1,713, there was 27. Okay, say 14, because I want to present this adequately. Well, when you take that number, and we know it's not evenly distributed. We know Philadelphia and the big cities are worse. And you take the 67 counties that we have, you double 67, you get what? 134? So you the numbers are under. You're talking 20 or so per county. Maybe you don't have that. And we're locked down. Why? You have to think about this situation and really give yourself some, I don't know, background. 25.73, 26 per county. But with the displacement of population, there's tons more over there in Philadelphia. Last I checked, people aren't traveling from Philadelphia to these smaller towns in droves. So the problem isn't here, it's over there, and that's what they got to handle. Should just kind of think about that as you're moving forward through your day. Now, I promised you this. And I said, as soon as it comes in, happy birthday going out to Susan Costa, Rachel Flora, Nicholas Anthony Graziani, William DeCarbo, John Mullen, and Jeff Wagert, and Marie. Get that second piece of birthday cake. And I don't mind interrupting that right in the middle of when I was talking about the virus. Now, the 2-day total, they hospitalized, 1959, say 1960. You take that and divide it by 2, because it's a 2-day total. 9 is 1,800. Okay, 900. So you're taking and basically hospitalizing everybody and throwing another group into intensive care. I think we got some overkill because we weren't doing that before. Now, let's keep going on here with news that really kind of will keep you informed. The PUC urges businesses to reach out to utilities to explore assistance options and address overdue balances. And the reason they're saying that is because, I went into a local business yesterday. Just to give you an idea, I can't say enough about supporting the local businesses. They're really having a difficult time because with the scare tactic, nobody's going out. And you don't want to go from where we were with a great economy to this with issues. Now, that being said, Governor Wolf unveils his workforce economic development plan to get Pennsylvanians back to work. And he says invest in reskilling and upskilling. Well, the problem is that the bigger businesses aren't even hiring, so it's not a skills program. Invest in programs that enhance digital literacy, expand registered apprenticeships, expand education and training opportunities, transform workforce development services, including individualized career coaching, support child care, and support innovative programs that help re-enter citizens obtain credentials for employment opportunities. Now, aside from the last one, it sounds like the answer he has is a big brother type situation. Why don't we just try and let Americans and Pennsylvanians be Pennsylvanians? And why don't we just open everything up? Tell them, go in, sit down, have a pizza or a cheeseburger or whatever you're having. There's a novel thought. Statement by Pennsylvania's Governor Advisory Council, and I haven't seen this. The Asian restaurants down the street are open, and he's talking about people being discriminatory. And I got to be honest, I don't really see that happening, and at least where we are here, this doesn't seem to be an issue. Now, compliance checks. They really stepped up and looked at Wilkesboro, Punxsutawney, Harrisburg, and Pittsburgh. None of the other places have seemed to have gotten anything, and I'm not complaining about that, but when you do all the compliance checks and a lot of people are following things, I think it's time to go out, guys, and look for who's speeding on the interstates. That might be a better idea. PennDOT expands expiration dates on commercial permits and licenses and commercial learners permits. They did this previously, and the reason they've expanded it is some of the places weren't open or people couldn't get out of their house or get to work or any of these things. So with this, they've expanded the expiration date from March 16th through March 31st, 2021 is now expanded through March 31st, 2021. And that's a good thing if that's an issue with you. So as we continue through, getting you up to date on this state news, and it comes in and we get a ton of this stuff. Early warning monitoring dashboard. Cases 14,886, 6.5% positivity in 40 counties. So they keep decreasing the number of counties that they're talking about the positivity rate. If you extrapolate it up, the positivity rate is really, really low. Thus, my question, why aren't we opening back up? Why don't we become like Florida? They opened up, and it's sunnier down there. Speaking of sunshine, right now outside, 33 degrees. And here's the deal on that. I'm having my coffee, I'm coming down to the office, and I see a snow flurry. All of a sudden. So what's your day going to be like? And the temperature is going to go up. We're going to tell you in Lawrence County 45 weather. But first, we're going to get to sports. And last night, if you missed the Newcastle High School Red Hurricane, please, we'll be having that posted probably like after Newswatch. I'll get it up at the top of the screen. And on Nctv45.com, it is on our Facebook page. And from the request of the coach, we don't keep it on YouTube because of the number of scouting things. But really, everybody's been on YouTube, so I won't even go there. Chicago, 120. The Houston Rockets, 100. It was Dallas over Memphis, Miami over Oklahoma City, Phoenix over Portland, and Utah over Charlotte Hornets. In men's action, you've got Duke finally winning a game, beating Syracuse, and that was huge because Duke has been struggling. USC continues their winning ways as they beat Oregon. Let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner. We'll be right back. Buongiorno. Yes, it's two fat guys in an oven with their great Italian pastries, bread, pizzelles, pizza, sandwiches, everything you could imagine at two fat guys in an oven. They're great for lunch, great for take home, and great for any time. You just want to get away and get something to eat, get that cup of coffee, and that great treat. Two fat guys in an oven, give them a try. Right. These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543. Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner. Let's get to college basketball. Now, they've been having these games at really crazy times. Well, 2 o'clock, ESPN3, Akron at Ohio. Then that cruises us into the evening hours. The West Virginia Mountaineers traveled to TCU, that on ESPN2. Georgia Tech will be at Virginia Tech, 7 o'clock, ACC Network. And the Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take on Louisville on the ACC Network. Now, that again at 7 o'clock. As you get a little bit later, Big Ten Network, Penn State at Nebraska. And then closing out the evening, 9 o'clock. This is like your nightcap. And once again, it's early again. You got number 9, Oklahoma at Kansas State. So those basketball games, and they're at kind of different times. You can go to Cedars for lunch and catch a basketball game. Now, over in hockey, the NHL,
It's your Pittsburgh Penguins, and they're taking on the Washington Capitals. NBC Sports Network. Let's go, Pens. Now, the hockey nightcap will be Edmonton at Vancouver. That at 10 o'clock ESPN+. Over on the hardwood for the NBA, 2 televised games. Boston at the Dallas Mavericks and Portland at Denver. That at 10 o'clock, both games on TNT. Now that was the Cedars Sports Corner. Go to Cedars, get some great food, and definitely enjoy the games. We'll be back right after this timeout.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
We're back, and 33 degrees. You know, I think you need something pleasant. So with that, my good friend Gary Hill. Now, you may remember him from different bands that have performed in the past. Well, March 11th, my birthday, he's going to be at the Confluence. Lace and Brass will be there, and they will be singing some great tunes. And you know, music is like a soundtrack that propels you through your day. Well, 7 p.m. to 8:30, and they're going to sing music from, well, I'm going to say the 60s, 70s, 80s, because that's usually what they do, and that's just fantastic. So go out, enjoy that music. It's probably been a long time since you did that at the Confluence. Again, March 11th. Now, the American Legion Post down in Knock, and we get people, New Wilmington, Elwood, Butler, okay, people listen to us, and they enjoy what we do, and for that, I thank them. Well, you have to share your good health. You know, with everything that's gone on, the Red Cross has been hit really hard. Blood donations, very critical. Well, tomorrow, the 24th, from 12:30 to 5, you can give blood at the American Legion Post 720 Servicemen's Club of Knock. That 70 Veterans Road, Knock, PA. Share your good health. Give the gift of blood. And as I reach over, 211 is still here. From a low to help, as the pandemic has been an issue. People and folks in Lawrence County can go to pa211sw.org, and there is an 800 number. You can also, the United Way of Lawrence County is available for this help. You can call them at 724-658-8528. And listen, we all know how tough the pandemic has been on folks, and just understand that there are individuals there for you to help you along. Now, Pennsylvania can now file property and tax rate rebate program. Let me try that again. The property and tax rent rebate program is open. Now you have to call, or you have to qualify for it, but check that out, and I'm sure, and they're very good at doing this, they could give you the website at State Representative Chris Sonata's office if you don't already have it, and make sure that you get that in file. Now, with the Hoyt, they have their 48th annual regional juried art contest going on, and with that, just watch. We will have more information on that as it becomes available. Today at the Newcastle Public Library, and it being the 23rd, that could only mean one thing: virtual story time. Go to ncdlc.org for your Zoom link and enjoy story time. Remember, their FD Kimball is library hours by appointment and curbside pickup down in Elwood City, and baby lap time for them on their Facebook page at 10 a.m. down in Elwood. So don't miss that. Keeping you aware of what's going on, that's Nctv45, and we enjoy doing it for you. Now it's time to take a gander at the weather. Well, it feels warmer out there, and the reason for that is we're not down at 6 anymore. Temperature currently, and they just updated, 36 degrees. Humidity 73%. Winds are from the southwest at 8. And the dew point 28. Visibility 10 miles. And the wind chill 30, which feels quite balmy. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather and check out how your day looks. We'll be back.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Run it again at Lindy's Lunch, Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't guard the score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's overnight low of 31, how's your Tuesday looking? Well, as you look at local radar, what you're seeing is precipitation. That's off to our northwest and southwest. And then there's clearing behind it. So let's take a look at your forecast. Last night, overnight, 31, cloudy skies. Your Tuesday, rain, snow showers, mostly cloudy, high of 40. Starts out as the snow showers and then goes to rain. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 30. Now get this on Wednesday. Your Wednesday, 48 degrees, sunshine. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy and 27. Your Thursday, mostly sunny and 38. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 24. And then Friday, sunshine and 39. So you got 3 days where you're going to get a lot of stuff melting right there. And then as you go to Friday night, mostly cloudy and 30. Saturday, get this, 46. Cloudy skies, but the meltdown will continue. And then Saturday night, mostly cloudy, 33. And Sunday, mostly cloudy and 49. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break, hear from these great people who would like to hear from you. Elham's for one great dining experience. Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's. Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for this morning edition of Newswatch. Remember that Catholic Mass now during Lent, and I don't know if they'll change it, but it's on at noon. Of course, you could watch yesterday's because it's available anytime on your time. Yes, that's NCTV45 running on your schedule, and some things to kind of remember. The vintage Valentines are still down at the Confluence, and I would urge you